You can't go. No. No, you can't go. No. You can't go with Daddy tonight. I know. Are you my baby? I'll get it. Okay, today's March the 3rd, and I'm going to start some early tomato seeds. I like to grow all of my tomato plants myself. That way I can actually decide what I want to grow rather than depending on what variety is available, either at the farmer's co-op, the feed stores, or the gardening centers. I like to be in control. That's just me. So I like to start my seeds. Now, I'm starting these very, very early. And I know that I'll have to transplant these out into some larger pots and set them on our rolling greenhouse table, because we cannot really set tomatoes out into the garden until about May 15th, and normally a couple of days after that. That's when in our zone we have our last frost. We're not fortunate enough to have our last frost in April. So I'm going to go ahead and get some seeds started. Now, when I'm just starting a few seeds, I'm going to use these little condiment cups. I bought these on Amazon. Okay, I'm going to start 6 varieties today. I'm going to start some of the heirloom seeds, German pinks. I'm going to start a few of the heirloom seeds, carbon, which is a darker colored tomato. This is a tomato I've never grown before, but it looked very interesting because we love the sunrise bumblebee tomato, which is a little striped tomato. Hopefully this will have as much flavor as the little sunrise bumblebee. And this one is called Copia. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. The next one I'm going to start is Ladybug. It's a little indeterminate variety. It is an F1 hybrid, so there's no saving seeds, but on the few cherry tomatoes that I start, that's not an issue. I just want something that doesn't crack and that is disease resistant, and so that's why I've chosen these. I've also got another F1 hybrid cherry tomato called Braveheart. So let's get some of these started. And I said I was going to do 6, and I happen to remember, no, this is a hot pepper that I got from Johnny's Seed Company, and I'm going to go ahead and get some starts on that as well. All I'm doing here is cutting a square of paper towel, putting it down in my cup. That's to hold my moisture. I'm going to take, I know you've seen me use this before. This is my little spray bottle that actually I paid $1 for at the Dollar Tree. If you've never visited the Dollar Tree, you'd be surprised what you can find there that you can use when you're working up your plants. And I have looked at some of their little seed packs for $1 and think, Lord, those can't be any good. They're too cheap. I've bought them and brought them home, flower bulbs included, put them in pots, and they have done marvelous. So sometimes you can't make a decision. Well, I guess we all make a decision, but you shouldn't make a decision based on the cost and where you're buying it. I've been totally surprised. All right. I have all of these wet down, and these are new pots. I do take them in and wash them from time to time, but these are all new. So let's start with this Baron F1. And we'll get this one, a few of these seeds. Now, I have actually got on this seed. I'm going to put them all in there. It's just amazing. In the past, you'd buy a pack of seed and you'd have your hand absolutely full of seeds. But there's more of a demand for seeds now, and that's just not happening. I noticed that some of the last seeds that I bought, when I got the seeds, and I knew it before I made the purchase, there's only 15 seeds in the pack. I'm used to the old days when we'd get 100 or 50 or 75 seeds in a pack. You'd get enough that you could raise some and give to your friends. But not in this world today. No, sir. Now that I've got that in there, I've got some blue painter's tape, which peels off of anything real easy. So we're going to put a cover over this. And I'm going to label it with a little marker. So this is my hot peppers, or 1 pack of hot peppers. I've got lots. All right, this is one of those seeds that packs. It only has 15 seeds in it. So I'm not starting all of them. I'm going to start very few of them. But these that I've not used, I'm going to bend this top down to keep those seeds from coming out. And down here in my desk, I keep a box of Ziploc bags, and it'll go right in there, and I don't have to label it because the name is still on the seed pack, and that'll go up here on this stack of others. Writing doesn't have to be pretty. I just need to be able to know what's sprouting so I can label them as I move them out. All right, I'm going to continue putting the rest of these in. When I drop these seeds, sometimes they'll all go to one side. Let me clean the end of that off. I keep these little bamboo skewers out here, and I can actually take and move them around so that when they sprout, in case they do dig down into the paper towel before I get them moved around, I don't have all of them in one lump. It's important to spread them out because quite often doing seeds this way, I'll have every single seed sprout. I get a lot better germination this way than I do planting something in the ground. Not sure why that is, but it's a blessing, and I don't question it. I'm just happy that it works and that I can take and transfer these out to individual pots. Okay, I came out to start just a few seeds, and as is normal for me, I've got quite a few here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 tomato plants started, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different pepper plants started. As soon as these seeds sprout in these cups, I'll prick them out and plant them in 4-inch pots. I'll place them on our rolling greenhouse table because we'll have quite a bit of warmth during the day in the next month, but it'll still get too cold at night, so I'll be able to just roll them out into the sunlight and push them back up into the warmth at night. Okay, this old shoe box is now full of little seedlings. They're in the box to keep the light off of the tomato seeds. And I'm going to take this through this junky mess. This is one of our grow mats. That box is going to go right on there, and I have a little hole right here that sunlight can get in. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of cloth over that. And hopefully within 3 days these things will be sprouted.